Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today I'm gonna show you Nightwatch. Okay, so what is Nightwatch? And a lot of you probably familiar with Selenium and automation framework using Selenium and Java. And as I said, like we're dealing with JavaScript. So what it is basically Nightwatch.js. What they've done is kind of take care of a lot of the configurations and things that we would need in order for us to some of the built-in features. Basically they've gone ahead and um, they've gone ahead and uh, create the library so that it's much more easier for anyone to kind of pick it up and then create their test framework to ensure quality, right? So what are some of the benefits? Okay, so one of the key benefits that I personally really like is the ability to kind of easily set it up on anyone's computer. um, Reality, you just need a notepad or like a text editor, Sublime or Atom or Notepad plus plus. And regardless of Linux, Mac, Windows, it will just work the same, right? So the other thing is it automatically takes screenshots of your test run. So if you're running a test cases, or you're opening a browser trying to um, so if you're opening a browser and you need to look at the screenshots and um, being able to see what your flow of the test cases was, it records it and you can configure that. It's sort of built in. You don't have to write a specific dependency to create a screenshots and where to save and all these different things. It's just automatically taking care of you. The other good thing is also reporting built in. So as you run the test, it will say, okay, the element has been shown, um, how many test cases passed and failed. Really cool. It's in the terminal itself, so you'll see the command prompt, and as well as it has a built-in HTML reporter, kind of based on it. I guess if you see the JUnit XML reporting built in, the some of the other benefits are cloud testing, right? So for example, if you want to set it up to Sauce Lab or Browser Stack for multi-platform testing, you want to test in Windows and Internet Explorer 10, for example, or Samsung Galaxy phone or iPhone, or those are all provided into the cloud, Browser Stack or Sauce Labs, and your test cases can just run on their cloud service or on their cloud virtual machines, right? So you're not so you don't have to, it gives you the flexibility of running the test cases without having your laptop, or without having those test cases running on your own local machine. And it's very easy to set up, but we'll show you in the nightwatch.json file. Some of the other things are unit tests. You can actually just start writing unit tests inside of it itself. It's built on JavaScript, Mocha library, and it's already like built inside of it. So you can just, if you wanted to write unit tests, you can just go ahead and include your unit tests inside your front end UI test as well. Also, really good uh, um, uh, is for API, right? So API testing is super easy to do. We'll show you later in the later videos. And then finally, mobile, right? So it is compatible with APM, and we're gonna show you how to kind of go ahead and do that in the future videos. Um, Other thing is page object model built in, or the pattern, if you want to be specific. So what that means is that you know, for example, you have 100 test cases and they're all need the login functionality, right? Now, and if the login functionality breaks, what's going to happen is your 100 test cases are going to fail because the first step is the login. But what the page object model or the pattern that we're going to follow, what's going to tend to happen is that if for example login does fail, you can just go into the login page or the object, and then just change the element, or if CSS or the XPath is broken, you just change it, and then the rest of the 100 test cases will automatically pass, because guess what, you didn't have to go and change the login button, find that element in, you know, one on the 100 test cases. You just had to fix it into the one where you referred it, and then everything else will just fix itself. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the future videos. um Really, other cool thing is like, if you're familiar with Java and you've built it in Java, or you're familiar with it, you can, you know about TestNG or JUnit framework, and the complexity of it a little bit. You know how, like, it takes some time to kind of figure it out. You would have to add dependency in the pom.xml and all these various things that you would need to do. But what Nightwatch does really well is ability to add tags, and then grouping your tests particularly, so that you can run one test case. For example, you just want to run a new user scenario, you know, user logging in, a new scenario. You just want to test that and not run every single test that you have. Okay, and then the other um really, I think that as QAs or automation engineers that are out there, they know about sleeps or waits. So what happens is when a page is loaded, sometimes it may take longer than it needed, and as an automation, it will just go and click on everything. So sometimes you have to add pauses or sleep, so you have to tell the automation to stop. Okay, wait until the element is loaded onto the site. So in the Java frameworks, and you would have to add sleeps and wait, implicit wait, explicit wait. Here, it's automatically taken care of. Like the API itself, it knows when, so it's automatically going to wait for the element to load. So that asynchronous test, like, it's, you don't have to add sleeps and wait every single time, or what have you. So that drastically improves your code, and drastically you're able to write your test cases without it failing just because the element did not load, right? Okay, so this is just directly from their website. This, you know, clean syntax talks about JavaScript and CSS and XPath selectors. Uh, Continuous integration, CSS and XPath. Like I said, Selenium server, you don't have to. It automatically kicks it off, so you don't have to start a Selenium server or take care of any of that. It automatically will start the server. And if you, let's say you're running in Chrome, it'll automatically open the Chrome browser, and then it'll run your test cases. You know, um, it's just very, as we go along, you will see that how easy it is to kind of create an automation, to basically automate your website or your browser, right? Like, wherever websites you would like to go, or you would like your computer to go to this website, and I want to fill in this form, for example, and you can go ahead and do that without having to do it yourself, right? So that's one of the benefits, and just how quickly, again, how quickly and easy it is to set it up, right? That's one of the biggest, I would say, benefits of this, right? So okay, now all right. Next video we're going to talk about the installation process and what tools do we need. Regardless of Windows or Mac, this is the all will work the same. The entire structure, entire your test cases will more or less will be the same. It's just you're running a Windows operating system or Mac or Linux, right? So okay, well, see you in the next video. Thank you guys.